Good morning, guys. Been a little bit of a busy morning here where we've had some showers and rumbles of thunder around Springfield. 48 degrees with clouds right now, but we're still looking at that severe threat just to the south of the state line now. We've got that line of showers and storms bending from Fayetteville across Berryville and over towards Branson. That's where we find 60-mile-per-hour winds pushing forward and quarter-size hail, and we've got some locally heavy rain there as well. This warning goes until 7:15. You'll find the warnings on the bottom of your screen right after daybreak. We're looking at just some rain around Springfield and some rain up top to the north in Bolivar, Buffalo, and Phillipsburg. No severe threat there because we've got those cooler temperatures and we don't have those fuels. Those fuels are only stretching in from the south and west. It's 48 degrees in Springfield, 52 in Branson, and temperatures much warmer where we have the severe storms in the 60s. We keep things warm this afternoon. This cluster of storms is out of here quick. 67 degrees by dismissal. Again, the remaining of the morning, that severe threat will stay to the south. Those showers and storms exit by midday. We'll be dry this afternoon with temperatures in the 60s. Quiet overnight. A cold front comes through tomorrow. Temperatures really warm in the lower 70s, but that means we could cook the atmosphere for more severe storms by tomorrow afternoon and evening to the south and east. That includes a threat for damaging winds, large hail, and an isolated tornado. So here's that risk for tomorrow just to the south and east of Springfield. You'll need to stay weather aware again. Joe, Lauren.
March is Developmental Disability Awareness Month. It's a time for people with disabilities to openly share their stories.
Color 10's Nija McDonald joins us now live from Arc of the Ozarks with more on how the group is working to bring awareness to our state's capital. Nija, good morning.
Well, good morning, Lauren and Joe. A group of 50 will be heading to Jeff City here in the next 30 minutes as they work to help advocate for people with disabilities right here in our community. Now, I'm joined with Jet Clabo, who was once a client himself of Arc of the Ozarks. Talk to me about what you hope to accomplish today.
Well, hopefully the big thing is raising awareness to employers for hiring people with disabilities. But another big thing is getting clients with the confidence to employ themselves so that they can get into jobs. You know, you can bring a horse to a trough, but you can't make them drink. So that's the two big things: is employers willing to hire and clients willing to be hired as well.
And would you say that having your job really boosted your confidence?
Oh, absolutely. It definitely boosted my confidence, and having it for so long now, it's been really life-changing experience for me.
Well, as Clavo mentioned, the group is working to advocate for people right here in our community who have disabilities. They will be leaving here shortly, headed to Jeff City. Reporting live in Springfield, Nija McDonald, Ozarks First.
Thank you, Nija. Color 10 is your local election headquarters, and another round of states hosted primary elections around the country yesterday, including, of course, Missouri.
These results are in with 100% of precincts now reporting. Let's take a look. For Democratic presidential candidates, former Vice President Joe Biden won 60% of votes in Missouri, while Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont only won around 35%. Tulsi Gabbard, who remains in the race, won 1% of the vote.
On the Republican side of things, no surprise as President Donald Trump takes home a big win, getting 97% of the Republican vote there.
We also have results of some of the smaller parties. Here's a look at the candidates for the Green Party. Howie Hawkins comes in with 33% of voters here, followed by Hunter with 22% and David Rold with 16%.
And for the Libertarians, Jacob Hornberger ran unopposed. He garnered 75% of votes on the ballots yesterday.
And finally, the Constitution Party, Don Blankenship came in with 39% of the vote. Don Gruntman with 23%.
We also have a quick look at how the Democratic numbers broke down for some area counties. In Greene County, Biden got 52% of that vote, while Sanders checked in with 44%.
In Christian County, Biden had 58% of votes, Sanders 37%.
And over in Taney County, it's Biden two-thirds better than Sanders, 62% to 33%.
Moving on to Webster County now, Biden comes in with 62% of the votes. and Sanders with 32.
Biden's strong showing reached beyond Missouri as he won 4 of 6 states. Missouri, of course, Mississippi and Idaho, and a big one in Michigan. 14 delegates in North Dakota are still being counted, and 89 in Washington are being considered too close to call right now. At last check, Biden now has 820 pledged delegates.
In Springfield, Bernie Sanders' local supporters held a watch party at Coyotes, but early on in the evening, Missouri was projected to go to Biden. Vicki Kepling, who is also running for a Missouri House seat, explains why she is so supportive of Sanders.
On the Biden side, it's more of how do we stop Sanders? I don't hear, like where the stances are on issues. What is Joe Biden going to do for us? Whereas Bernie, I know what he'll do for us. What was really nice is we had an office in town, and it was located at 204 South Campbell. I'm not sure whether it's going to stay there after tonight's results.
Kepling says many Bernie supporters will now continue to help out his campaign in other states.
In some medical coverage, both Democratic candidates, Biden and Sanders, canceled campaign rallies that were planned for last night due to coronavirus fears. Those same fears are having impacts on local events now, too. The St. Patrick's Day Parade in Springfield was supposed to happen Saturday. It has now been canceled. The organizers didn't want to potentially put a large group of thousands of people at risk for illness. This cancellation will also likely have an economic impact in the city. The committee is sad about the decision, but believes it's the right one to make.
The World Health Organization and the CDC and the Greene County Health Department, and everyone is putting out these risk factor updates, and there's 6 check boxes that you go through. And so based on those risk factors and the age of our parade goers and the age of our committee and just those around us, we made an informed decision to cancel the parade.
The parade will most likely not be rescheduled for this year. Putting crime into focus for you, a Springfield man has pleaded guilty to felony child abuse. 33-year-old Michael Brummer was charged with the abuse in 2016 when police were called out to a home where they found a 4-month-old infant in critical condition. First responders noticed bruises on her abdomen, cheek, and right jaw. Doctors discovered more injuries at the hospital and said they were consistent with the violent shaking of a baby. He was scheduled to be sentenced yesterday, but that has not been provided yet. That information will continue to update it on ozarksfirst.com.
And a traffic alert this morning. Drivers in Nixa can expect delays along U.S. Route 160 as crews install new lights at intersections. The work is expected to begin at 9 a.m. and go until noon. Current traffic lights will not work while new lights are installed. Christian County Sheriff's deputies will direct traffic at the time.
We take one last look at our forecast. A lot of weather coming into the area this morning.
Yeah, we've got that severe threat still just to the south and west of Springfield, where a severe thunderstorm warning continues in northwest Arkansas until 7:15. Nothing to the north, just some moderate to heavy rain, some lightning strikes still there, but not severe. All of that's done really by midday. Clouds and temperatures in the middle and upper 60s this afternoon. Showers and storms again tomorrow with another severe threat. Cooler and cloudy by Friday, just some chilly showers by Saturday.
And if you missed any of those election results as you wake up, you can always find them over on ozarksfirst.com. Thanks for joining us. Hope you all have a great Wednesday.